Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and if you thought it was impossible for Michael Cohen to do worse than he's already done, you're mistaken. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Michael Cohen totally ruined everything for Alvin Bragg on the witness stand. I mean, ruined it. This guy went up there and talked about how much he hates Donald Trump, how much he's making money off this trial, selling shirts that show Trump behind bars, doing TikTok videos. The prosecution asked him to stop, and he couldn't. He loathes Trump so much, loathes him so much, that he is hell-bent on seeing this guy behind bars. Well, that doesn't make a good witness. And the thing is, you have attorneys on the jury. You have two attorneys that are on the jury. This has got to be casting reasonable doubt for them if they're honest. And I would like to believe that people who are sworn to uphold the law will be honest. Now, I want you to listen to everything this legal expert has to say, and then let me know what you think when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Now let's go. First day 17. God, I'm so tired of this trial. Let's bring in my great friend, Greg Jarrett, Fox News legal analyst. Greg Jarrett, if such a thing is possible, did you learn anything today?
Well, that, in fact, is a great question, and the answer is no. The entire morning was the second day of Michael Cohen. A notorious liar and a serial perjurer, according to a judge recently. He didn't lay a glove on Trump. I'm just so astonished that such an anemic case legally would hinge on, an infamous liar, and yet when he takes the witness stand, he doesn't deliver a devastating blow to the defendant, his former boss. I mean, this case is really about the core indictment charges, misdemeanors that are magically elevated to a felony. Well, you never get to the felony if you knock out the false business records misdemeanors. And Cohen didn't do that. He said, oh, yes, these were false records. But then he went on to explain what the payments that he received were for. And it turns out they were for legal services. So, I think the defense opportunity to argue a vigorous directed verdict at the end of the prosecution's case, the moment that Cohen steps off the stand, has increased.
Jonathan Turley was on yesterday, Greg, and, he had interesting insight. I asked him about this tape, this audio tape, which is pretty remarkable when your own lawyer is taping you and you don't know about it. And, Jonathan said that this was absolutely appalling. Basically, it's a new low, okay? And we're going to have to pat down our lawyers now just in case they're taping our conversations in secret. I mean, that's a very weird thing right there. But, the tape, Jonathan said the tape didn't really have much. And when you go through it, and this is my point to you or my question to you, what you hear is a client basically following the advice of his lawyer. None of which has anything to do with crimes, illegalities, federal crimes, or anything like that. That's all. Now, at some level, I like to simplify this. I'm growing weary after 17 days of this. I mean, that's kind of the way I see it.
Yeah, it totally is. But Alvin Bragg, the elected district attorney who promised he was going to put Trump behind bars, that was his campaign theme. He wants to put Trump in prison for following his lawyer's legal advice. No. I mean, it's utterly laughable. It's preposterous. It's absurd. And yet this judge is sort of letting him get away with it. This is a train wreck. And the judge is, the engineer driving the locomotive, and he could have avoided it. Instead, it's as if he has taken off his robe, stepped down from the bench, and he's sitting at the prosecution's table. It's outrageous.
So non-disclosure agreements, not illegal. Personal loans, not illegal. Retainers, if there were any, not illegal. I mean, please, last one. What's illegal? Where's the crime?
Yeah, where's the beef? Well, there is no crime. And I've said this all along. I wrote a column a long time ago that said this was always a trial in search of an imaginary crime that you will find nowhere in the criminal codes. This sort of convoluted theory by Bragg, well, it's a violation of campaign finance. Well, no, it isn't. It doesn't qualify as a donation or a contribution. The FEC said that. The DOJ said that. Cy Vance, Bragg's predecessor, said that. But, Bragg didn't care. He wanted to mangle the law, contort the evidence, twist the facts in order to take out Trump to benefit Joe Biden. This is blatant election interference. And Americans are smart. They see it. That's why Trump's poll numbers have gone up.
Yes, indeed. Greg Jarrett, many thanks. As always, folks, you can catch more of Greg's coverage of Donald Trump's New York trial